Keeping it G. Keeping it G. Kendrick and Drake, man. A year later. Hey, it's this the beef. I mean, just won't quit, huh? Just won't quit. And why would it quit? Why would it quit? Right? It's a year later now. Kendrick, they talking about he doing too much. He doing too much. And I'm like, where? Where? Y'all told this man to drop. He dropping now. Y'all scared. Now y'all talking about he doing too much. He doing too much. Nah, man. Nah. Nah, man. Can't Tootsie slide out of this one. Ain't that what Drake said? Nah, 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 nah. Hey, this is what you wanted. So this is what you getting, man. This is what you getting. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Year later, what started off as a lyrical flex turned into a cultural turning point. This is big in the culture. It's the turn. It's for like what has dropped since last year up until now. It's not been a lot of major drops when it comes to music, right? Normally we get a lot of major drops. It's like people were scared to drop because the boogeyman was out here. Like they were scared to drop. But we're gonna break it all down, man. Spring 2024 is when we talking about. That's the spark. Kendrick surprise verse from Future Metro Booming's like that. He dropped that verse. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just come at Drake. He blew up the myth of the so-called big three. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole. That was supposed to be the big three. Kendrick said, nah, I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? F the big three, dog. It's just big me. And that's what lit the fuse. You know what I'm saying? Now, that was all into a response from first-person shooter that Drake and J. Cole put out. Drake and J. Cole put out first-person shooter. You know what I'm saying? We come to find out they I think Drake asked Kendrick to be on the song. Kendrick was like, nah, dog, you know, I don't even rock with you. Why are you even calling me? You know what I mean? So from what I understand, some verses was changed up on there, and they took a couple of shots at Kendrick. Kendrick didn't like that. So y'all talking big three, y'all doing all this, but y'all playing all the 1-2 man games. But y'all said the big I got y'all. I got y'all. And K Dot dropped that verse on like that. And that's we here now, right? We here now. After that, we know Drake clapped back with push-ups. You know, fans thought that push-ups was pretty cool, you know, real playful. You know what I'm saying? Hi. He telling, you know, because Kendrick be doing push-ups in the park and stuff. He was talking about the man's shoe size, how short he is. You know, it was real playful little diss song, but the tone changed, man. It shifted. It shifted with one song. One. Kendrick dropped that Euphoria. Woo. He dropped that Euphoria. And then he hit him with that Not Like Us also. That last one. That was like a cultural grenade. That was like napalm, a nuke even. You know what I'm saying? Fans weren't just quoting it. They was chanting it. It was all over NBA games, NFL games, parties, the streets. Everywhere. Everywhere, man. Everywhere. It wasn't just a diss track. It was like this what the whole Kendrick, everything that Kendrick dropped was like a dismantling of Drake's personal persona. Like he dressed Drake down. You know what I'm saying? Walked him down. It was, you know what I'm saying? Not Like Us had lines like trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. Now that went viral. We know that was everybody was chanting, they was waiting. They even in the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? It was dissected for days. Genius, the TikTokers on TikTok dissecting what's going on. You know, the allegations Kendrick laced in the song, accusations of grooming, misusing power, cultural theft. You know what I'm saying? Now, some would say with Kendrick saying all that he went too far. I don't believe, because it is evidence to back it up. And this is this hip hop, man. In a diss, I don't have to be 100% correct. I just need to put, just like in prosecution of you know, or in court, all I got to do is put seeds of doubt. seeds of doubt, make you doubt your mans. You know what I'm saying? Chink that armor up. That's all I got to do. That's all. And that's what Kendrick did. He laid them seeds of doubt, and people started going and looking for things themselves, because that's what you get the opportunity to do on this internet right here. You know what I'm saying? I think he said what needed to be said, because as soon as he started saying these things, it made me think about the stuff that I had seen before about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Now, Drake kind of threw the white flag in when he came out with The Heart Part 6. To me, I took that as a white flag. He denied allegations, called Kendrick manipulative, even suggested K-Dot was exploiting dark imagery for clout, right? What? The thing is, by then the tide had turned. It was over for Drake. It was over for the Sixth God, Champagne Poppy. The track didn't resonate. He sounded, like I said, deflated, cornered, just too corporate. Even Drake's whole rollout against K-Dot was kind of corporate. You know what I'm saying? None of the media outlets who normally love Drake was rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? He just looked real vulnerable. And I know why he looked vulnerable, because he's not him when it comes to that. He's not him when it comes to that. He's really not, man. So then let's talk about the fallout. Like I said, that was Drake waving the white flag. Now let's get Kendrick's victory lap. This year-long victory lap that he been on. You know what I'm saying? February 2025, Super Bowl. Well, before the Super Bowl, K-Dot wins 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. One song, 5 Grammys. He headlines the Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, the Super Bowl. And what track does he do? Front and center. He does Not Like Us. Also, he drops an album before that. GNX, just a surprise drop. It goes #1. He's got #1 single still on the still charting. Not Like Us is still charting. He announces a tour with SZA. They got a song that's charting. I think it's #1 right now. Dude ain't playing no games, man. Now, Drake was quiet up until he released Sexy Songs for You. You know what I'm saying? But up until then, he ain't really had no new music, no direct responses. His cultural currency was lacking. You know what I'm saying? Took a big hit. Now, his streams stay high because Drake is still the superstar that he is, but wasn't looking too good for your boy. You know what I mean? Wasn't looking too good. The crazy thing was the beef, it wasn't just about music. This was a as the homie Justin Hunt says, a Shakespearean shakedown. You know what I'm saying? It was more than music. It was about image. It was about legacy. It was about what hip hop should be. And this was all in the age of social media. The crazy thing is, Kendrick ain't even big on social media, but he just letting the people do what they do. Right? He just letting the people take it in, digest his art the way it's supposed to be digested. You know what I'm saying? He leaning into the storytelling, the trauma, Black excellence. He did all that while Drake was trying to lean into memes, mind games, being manipulative, misdirection. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, some would say this is like the biggest beef since Jay-Z and Nas. I think this surpasses that. And I've seen a lot of beefs, lots of beefs. I've been alive for majority of them. Whether they were small beefs to the big beefs. This one takes the cake. You know what I'm saying? This one takes the cake. So the hot take is, for me, I don't think Kendrick just won the battle. I think Kendrick has redefined what it means to win and what it looks like when you win a battle in the digital age. You have to be sued by your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like your opponent, you got to hurt your opponent so much that they sue the very record label that they own for not being protected. That's what it takes to be a winner now. That's what K-Dot has shaped the zeitgeist to be. So if you ever if y'all dissing, if y'all doing diss tracks back, it's that bar is set high. It ain't, oh man. I don't even know. Whatever that next beef is, it is set high, y'all. That bar is high. that hurdle, whatever that, oh man, that hurdle was high, real high, real high. But yeah, y'all, been a year later. I just want to do a quick wrap up and show y'all where we at right now. Kendrick is on tour. He's killing these cities, selling them out. Stadium tours, y'all. Stadium tours, selling out stadiums. All he did was keep his head down, give out the art, and let us live in it. And that's really the best thing you can do. That is really the best thing you can do. When your music speaks for itself, you ain't got to do nothing else, man. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like I said, let me drop the questions that y'all can beat up in the comments real quick. Let's get these questions. These are the questions. How did the rap battle start? The diss track lyrics that hit the hardest. What are ones that hit the hardest? And did Kendrick cross a line? Y'all let me know, man. Drop your takes below. You know what I'm